on Spice 91.9 FM on Facebook. Maybe you're still in order to now or the amo. Unai Emery, Ateta, Postecoglou, and Georgian Klopp. These are the managers that win your nomination as far as the month of October or your concern. And I believe that only Boston and Anani would deserve for Mikel Arteta and starter for that month. No two no de mena. 3 matches no boy we win 2 or draw 1. We lose CB plus 6 goals no 2 no nyen. We win 2 or not draw 1 out of the 3 matches. We now aim about 3 matches. Honestly, we win 2 not draw 1. On look at a plus of 5 goals less than Mikel Arteta and then the Georgian Club and so ball 3 matches. Honestly, we win 2 and not draw 1 with 5. That is plus goals. The last person here is Postecoglou. I bet still undisputed and then also undefeated in the league. O2 no O room no but the man 3 matches no winning but on look at plus of 4 goals. Matrim down that to the manager in Unai Emery and then also the man in Ange Postecoglou because of the fact that if Ange Postecoglou are still with 100% record. Ebekere is continuing from where he started from the season, no? And at the compare with Unai Emery among all these 4 clubs, none of the no qualities with regards to materials in the place where you know from. So compare there, obi ashishe team achel, obi abombo na ye dwuma da go, okuta materials nso wo bo no we nya the best out of the players na. Ebekere Unai Emery make lesser qualities, but on point we nya one player as part of the players one nominate for the month of October. That's best players and so it will be between Unai Emery and then also the man in Ange Postecoglou. And I want to be any managers a waba for you on Chile. But I bet reason why I'm never managing then they a rumor with the 3 matches now when they are any now, but not open on your 100% record. Now continue to me winning the 3 matches now. All continue and that pressure alone do they continue winning matches. Keep that virginity intact there. Uncle Mobianco to that will break another mpo. Obe say wo winning run and I bet that man has gotten it intact and they for 4 matches and 3 matches on all banana all winning with a plus of 4 goals with about 2 clean sheets in there along the line. I think that main manager of the month of the October month, remember Ange Postecoglou of team that is Tottenham Hotspur. I don't know the channel player of the month nominees in Suma. Ibinya Luis of Oye, that is Aston Villa, Brian Mbeumo, Pedro Neto, Declan Rice, Christian Romero, and then also Mohamed Salah. These are the players I bet won your nomination for the month of October. So, and if Obite Mohamed Salah 5 goals no shade. Even a Christian Romero, he's a centre back and measure no with that is goals. So the baby say yele argument about certain players bina what the outside attribute to compare another what the measure now. Now some of us said I'm not comfortable because if Obite Christian Romero or a centre back, you would not compare him with the strikers now. War numbers to their foot. So on no any defensive attribute in the measure and 2 clean sheets out of the 3 matches or no tuna OKP that is a clean sheet or the man only 1 game pen boyana all concede the goal. If a decline rise from Arsenal so man 1 goal with 1 assist out of them 3 matches no then Pedro Neto from Wolverhampton Wanderers now all man 3 assists Brian Mbeumo so you know 2 goals 2 assists na Douglas Luiz no all man 2 goals that is 1 assist and for Douglas Luiz no can start I bet it is in just a game no me 2 goals in with what 1 assist na otum na or the man for Mohamed Salah 5 goals no shana it was out of 3 matches and when no be on matches can say Brian Mbeumo 4 matches no boy with 2 goals 2 assists and Douglas Luiz so all men 3 goals 2 goals 1 assist out of 3 matches Pedro Neto so 3 in 3 all but 3 matches no all men 3 assists no goal as an attacker na otum na odi that month Christian Romero so 3 matches 2 clean sheets and Declan Rice and so but 3 matches almost a goal and an assist and I think that for some of us you believe in the performance of the player in Mohamed Salah how consistent he has been in a trial of Bobby Firmino Sadio Mane so coefficient in Yaro Kogun still do this able to continue from where he ended last time around I bet may player of the month of October no he's an unsung hero some of us here sing out need praises pa in the Mokuku Namadama or Mohamed Salah still in England no I've seen the list of some few managers in the so what did you the papa of Fano Eric Hag or Pomno Baba Manchester United Jumano and interestingly against Newcastle United at the end of the 90 minutes I bet you'll know just a player from Manchester and an all applaud the fans no. And the game was supposed to be at the Old Trafford the whole match no. So when as a players know who they need the fans are what to me trees Kaba Park no over one na at one akoma to that extent e break one heart and je draw mpo amfa mo hon 3-0 as the defending champion of the Carabao Cup. This year winner just a player pet. And Okojina fans will name the war clap for them. I think it leaves much to be desired. And it is that bad in a bad taste. And only Mason Mount. Mason Mount if he chose no by Adani Yao. On Saddam Babu Bribia or Manchester United, Rebecca Day. Also don't put no on man up. No Okojina fans will name the or the upload one. It tells you how bad the state and club of Manchester United no. Who master stands now. It's a call for being at the number. You should be that manager with the clout. That manager with the presence. Not one Okita imposing attitude that at the end of the day, no, I bet Obed dismantle the dressing room, which is believed to be the problem and the heritage I have always CCR. I have my own opinion with the problems that I have only face as it stands now though. But therefore be today, Zinedine Yashin Zidane, the baby said where lies the test? It is Real Madrid, and it was overly successful. After no Real Madrid request and a La Liga, I bet he's been connected with a lot of clubs and they do man up no walk why didn't that man. And me one of the few people me believe that Zidane no Surejuma. Zinedine Zidane. And you be nim gidi day edwuma obebe ye e o Real Madrid ko Champions League no to dey Barca no. No ye dia Ancelotti mo abe dey go wede do. And he was his assistant. So he knew the ins and outs of the club. Adibiala Ancelotti ye Real Madrid to modege the La Cima no. He was able to repeat it eventually. Or don't want to go ahead no the Champions League 3 times consecutively on the trot. But what has happened to Zidane after that particular exploit no? Why didn't Oba man up no waji juma fufu bia? It is a call for Manchester United led them as stands now. He is not inheriting a setup which is already cooked. Does he have a track record or trend? Why he be didn't know who could demand now? But no why na? Talking about track record, one or what every time I give no. McKenna had a dressing room of Manchester United with those big name players, no. Papa ni that test yasa or the assembly of some of these high profile players who to our control one. So I'm not surprised that we now believe then they will lose the dressing room to know or to know.
But using a dressing does it have to do with the big name coach, because you've seen a big coach is why we lose the dressing room. I mean, you've seen Conte, you've seen even Mourinho, even our Manchester United. You've seen even Luis Van Gaal of Manchester United. Yeah. These are huge figures. These are huge gaffers.
But how did they lose the dressing room? The results on the field don't know about. Don't forget, and I'm mama bibi that down. On your any time your results in baby out you have lost the dressing room. It is not automatic there.
He had issues. And then he had issues in the dressing room, only did to the sale of this guy, Di Maria.
No, Di Maria was just not performing. And aside Di Maria, I don't think Di Maria, you see, when you are talking about you losing the dressing room, was there a chronicle about 5 different situations, so not one out of the lot. Everton had need able to mention Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo knows, no, I mean, as aged as he had been, so now better call on the foot of no tomorrow results no do. But Ronaldo feel Manchester United because of no comment or okay around the club as a whole. True or false? Or no comment on normal way shift to love the Cocomalona and dress Messi last year.
No.
Yes, I bet I be. No. It was down to how Ronaldo Coco exposed the club Manchester.
No, my issue with Ronaldo, yes, it might be part, but I feel that at the time, and or a Casano, offered the one man a chance. No, he was given the opportunities and then he was missing chances. He was not scoring. He was not performing.
And he had the guts to go ahead to spew. So about the club.
So you don't create an impression there. You are available and then maybe a coach, by not playing you. But when you are given the opportunity to play, you don't take advantage. You don't give us the results.
Exactly.
And no one will do that.
So we shouldn't add that to losing the dressing room. Maybe that might be your might not be your opinion there. You don't ascertain to the fact that Ngofo can they be a Ronaldo in the what they count. If Harry Maguire is in the game, he doesn't play well. As a manager, not so certain, and I know feel the armband is being a load on the player in Harry Maguire. Not so definitive that feel or start or perform well. How do you attribute that to he losing the dressing room?
Because we been in Georgia armband and free in same.
Oh no, where we live, which have Monday or demo was so yeah.
But so that's or show be okay. Capito. Juma.
As a leader, no. On certain day, you can please everyone. No. You have to take some of the bold decisions. Or not a leader. Or not say the difference between obi or confidence and obi only confidence.
But those little things, those decisions that you take, and then the little things that breed, the feedback, the backlash, on gradually amount to you losing the dressing room because. At the end of the day, if a match amband free, Harry Maguire and say, Ebia Ronaldo Mbobo ni inti or Casa too much, Charlie, you can even do without you out there, pedal out of court. I think I say, Ebia what can the club want to be Sancho, and you serious for training grounds, and you serious training grounds. Yabo match, this is the reason why. Man for one can match this squad and then who will for Abakawad, Mr. Okay. Abofo ben ya de me tia de tenenchen se nu wa bra na ba popocho na yem fo nkan but ebia me Sancho bia me yanko na Marcus Rashford ebia me yanko ne Harry Maguire ebia me yanko ne Bruno Fernandes and then measure the way and manner
your friend is being treated.
Yes, definitely you also be peeved and then ebobon hene kakra in the dressing room. But if the coach does not handle that one, I don't know what I shall say. Oh, but as a result of some bar. On amount to you using the dressing room. But it's not basically that you are taking a bad decision.
Yes, that is why some of us we agree with Eric Ten Hag. I mean, the decision we take from Cristiano Ronaldo to the Sancho to in the Harry Maguire. I agree with him. I agree with him perfectly. And Audrey baby, I feel that these players are being overpampered. Because a chronicle from David Moyes, next time I be on Eric Ten Hag, no that. So the number of managers I change one. So the situations I will now walk under, eventually they are being sacrificed at the expense of all those players. And all those players, and so when the managers in your problem, I bet what happened to them afterwards? Popo will just say mono. And then I met them no about when you're 32 years. You don't want to return Popo on the world best. You don't want to return on common on the world best too. So all those players now when the managers in your problems in what has been their future? And the obedient ones no so Abe State no home assistance now. So the test in there ABA start to career no from Everton be Ayasi be you've met that close of a quality of a high top notch players in the in your some of these situations be that and I manage. Then we can say that oh you have that kind of experience. But everything I had before Manchester United didn't have some of these experiences. At Ayas, who will be that bad boy in the dressing room to test him? Who will be that bad boy? Aside Ayas, where else has he been? When some of these actions and also attitude to what to contain? That is my bone of contention. I want to may argue alcohol. Mr. Kof bit Zidane about he's seen it with Real Madrid. Or that kind of confidence and how Obesina will control the big boys. And when you go so you don't have you goes than Cristiano Ronaldo. He won with him. Coupled with other players. At the band, the other managers and the world one in the app in your Graham Potter from Chelsea at Brighton and Hove Albion, you won't get that test. At Chelsea, which isn't even a club ever could also in Manchester United. No, look at a corner for the Water Pump club. How he really struggled before leaving the team. Roberto Di Zerbi, he might be playing all the beautiful football and that kind of Jogo style, at club or from Brighton and Hove Albion. But ne obi obe predecessor na obe beje adwuma finish with Graham Potter no onya a step higher no we saw the output. It does not mean he's a bad manager, but no a better qualities ahead of the other adwuma say or Brighton Hove Albion. The expectation is that he can do better, but I don't know materials only use one Brighton no dear Manchester United sees ya the Diego Dalot more I can he come and use Diego Dalot as how we use Tariq Lamptey at Brighton Hove Albion and still get the best out of him now? That will be the test. In your bitter Michael Carrick, in the ABA, the Julian Nagelsmann, more the Kakawa. These are young managers, I bet. They have not had that kind of test in their various careers. Obi Abekere when you've been Zidane. On the Swedish man on pay. Zidane, Manchester United, man, I bet. On ya, they are open. Opa Benowa had the memory clubs are what Benowa, Gwenna be in the bed, which have no Benowa no pay. So it's not a matter of Manchester United just getting onto the market. If you get there, you'd have to exercise that kind of restraint. Every more time, then the presence of all these problems, with a matter of time, you can get back. Talking about that, now, believe that they should allow Eric Ten Hag to learn from his mistakes. One, there is last season to refer to. A corner for starting a career at team of Manchester United. And some of these problems, I bet it is, easily containable. And if you are a bit John Evans, he's come of age. You would expect that Luson on it, Malasia, mono, if they are able to come back with 0-1 Bisakama, or what will protect Andre Onana. In film for Casimir, but in your Kobe minimum there, they all watch pre-season over the years, they can also mature and get to be starters for club of Manchester United. If you want to rush for no better or born on the 30, my bed, you push him out and bring him quality ones who are ready to die. And they Ghana to match at their early stages of their careers. And I bet it is not one that if they get of age that they cannot perform very well. That is where the decision lies. And they say every time, not say it take the decisions, then you the support or the backing of other players around the team. Now, bet you are as good as a Ghana. But I call for Bina Banon, so it will take him a matter of time. Manchester United club seems not what the trophies are saying when supporters know what the trophies are saying when it is a that project now will take a bit of time. That's one to my exercise restraint. You would always be going back to factory settings from David Moyes to Louis Van Gaal to Jose Mourinho to Ole Ralph Rangnick, Michael Carrick, able to Trumbi. They don't want it to be etna. Shagap our club of Manchester is what Manchester United. Should be Liverpool walk a kako, be Chelsea walk a kako. I mean, it is that sad a situation for Timo or for Manchester. So my conclusion is, so what Pekona Pumpten Haga wants someone arguing, which I believe that it is not even up for discussion at all. The club will consider, but they been the bottom one papers in the news and then they would want to get the clicks. Then they will some of this news around the setup. It is Manchester United. Any news around it will sell. So some of this list is not about out. No, it is not out of the way at all. It is normal. But I think that every time should continue taking the boldest of decisions. I was reading this morning, then the new players new question one-on-one. Problem. And that is how the thing is supposed to be. If it is Rashford who is not ready to commit himself to the future of Manchester United, take a decision on him. Let me share a story with you. There was this striker, no Dienima. He is very much friendly with the players. No, about Form 3. And last year he was around. In fact, he's been around for the last 2 years in Form 1, Form 2, no room or Form 3. I saw that nobody said that and do the standard now, but there's another player, you don't know, Ferguson lad, and I had to take a decision on the striker. If he's in the first game, a boy in a bed, Bidubun's sharing 1-0, and he was very profligate in front of goal. Striker now, or a big boy, or a senior, no, or be back at all. The last year, then come on, uncle. Oba over school, then come to know what you. But I had to take a decision. Eventually, I had to just sit him down. Otsna one, I bet he had to learn. Ferguson and all as a first man, eventually you win a yard trophy. These are the decisions as a leader, a manager, or they take. And they take on Obitre Marcus Rashford. Nessa Uncle Ghana to draw. I bet it is in the best interest of the club. More by the next moment, I don't quite trigger down, non quite affect other players in the dressing room. But I believe that he's not a bad tactician. Ten Hag has never been a bad tactician. And if Jose Mourinho no come be the gen and Bibi Abasano Kwabed, or Chima Nan the second only deal with Manchester United, no at the best of his life. This is a manager who had then won the Champions League with FC Porto. He's won the Premier League with Chelsea. He's won with Real Madrid, the Spanish La Liga. Eventually over Manchester United, but also United do only the second one. The league in do only the second. Only the best finish of any that's our Premier League career. It will be on Aberdeen because people don't know what is going on behind the scenes.
Perhaps he was being sarcastic.
You think so?
I'm saying perhaps. I don't know.
No, it's not perhaps because there were references. References in the David Moyes bus of faith, the Louis Van Gaal bus of faith, the Nankasa Mourinho bus of faith, Ralph Rangnick told him like a Carrick bus of faith. Even Ten Hag is suffering from that. What is the sporting direction of the club in Manchester United? But at Aston Villa, he had a very clear stated that's hierarchy a wall back and up. A bit fancy. When you're begging me, man, but Oba, that's the system of Manchester United now, sister, in a clear cut direction. I bet. Okay.
All right. I Spice 91.